need to see you.
P-I-N excitable stain. I'm putting on my nice t-shirt, pairing a mirror and rating. Wonder what will be you. Can need a nicest mood. Why you say the rose I'd rain? Oh, what a gentleman you see. No matter where you want to go, that's the place we're gonna stay.
What were you doing running your mouth off at Rebecca like that? Mate, you didn't think this one through. Did you at least give her a call?
No, it make me look weak.
Weak? You don't want to end up like Professor John, do you?
Who's Professor John?
Professor John, that man behind you. He's really well known, but I've heard he lives a lonely life.
Why is that?
Maybe he just doesn't have the zest for life. Anyway, that's what I've heard.
You know, as a professor, you must have a few things to do. Get around a bit.
You won't even get in a car, let alone drive it. People just stopped inviting him to things.
Yeah, and not to mention that red tie that he always wears.
Red tie.
Oh yeah, the red tie. Professor John never goes anywhere without his red tie.
That's a bit weird.
Hi, here's your coffee. Anything else?
No thanks. The only time I've ever seen him properly angry is over that red tie. There must have been something really bugging him.
Oh, hey, Jamal.
Hey guys. Sorry I'm late. Students. So, what's new?
Oh, just been talking about Professor John and his stupid tie.
I don't know, it must mean something to him.
Maybe it was a gift from his first love.
She said I had one.
I know why he treasures his red tie so much. He once had a wife. I know a lot of people think Professor John is a boring old man with a ridiculous red tie. But I think Professor John has lived an extraordinary life. He devoted himself to a woman he truly loved, his efforts to a career he believed in. And yet, such a man lives in hiding from the pain of his past. I couldn't believe it when I heard you broke up with Rebecca. To be honest, I think you should call her. She seems pretty hurt and confused. I suppose love is more than simply a matter of emotion. It's also a matter of ability. If a man is unable to love himself, if he's unable to love another responsibly, with honesty and discipline, then he will never receive satisfaction from his life. We need to contribute more efforts and devotion to the one whom we love.
Hello! Today I'm just gonna quickly share with you about the experiences of making my film Never Be Apart. The audio is a very severe problem, as you can actually hear from the film. The noise is just too big. You can't really ask the other people to volume down because it's a public area. You are shooting in a public area, so you have to I guess you have to respond how they do it, and all you can do is try to not avoid interrupting them. but the noise is just too much, and even though I was using a shotgun,
What were you doing running your mouth off to Rebecca like that?
and I sync all my sound with my video together, I still couldn't get my dialogue so clearly. So I guess next time when I shoot it, I have to have a location manager to manage the location for me, and so that I can get the best result of my sound recording. White balance is also something that you have to keep in mind. I generally use white paper to do the white balancing check before I shoot it, but the consequences is like the thing is the sun goes down and the color temperature changes as well. So when you did the color balancing check first, if you forget about balancing it again, you ended up having a really warm yellowish footage in the end. So what I think is probably a better solution for me to do is set everything into auto balancing and trust my camera. Another very annoying issue is the flicker. We knew this. I knew this will come across when we shoot indoors, but I didn't expect it to be such a severe problem. It's almost impossible to avoid this issue. You have to. I had to control my shutter speed into something really slow in order to get rid of those flickers. I know if I set my shutter speed to 100 or to 150, the flicker will just disappear. But the thing is, I tried it, but it didn't disappear. It was there, and you can still see it visibly. There's another thing that I think is very important to consider about is the environmental, the location environment. As you can see that there are a lot of glasses and reflective materials on set. I didn't really consider about it because I didn't have the experiences, but these things actually result in some very damaging consequences. The first time we shot it, and because my GH4 camera didn't really have a large screen, I couldn't even see the details behind the actors. And after I came back home and using my computer to see the footage, what surprises me most is myself is actually inside of the reflection operating the camera, which just make me can't use the footage anymore. And also the light is also a very severe issues as well, because the light just shining directly into the glasses and coming to the actor's side face and making very strong hard shadows on the other side. I couldn't balance it because my camera wasn't sufficient enough to shoot raw. So that was another issue that makes my footage looks very unprofessional, I guess. So what did I learn? What did I learn from all of this? First of all, I think a strong, solid production team with commitment is necessary when you want to do such a big project, because if you can only focus on one thing, you can actually do it perfectly. But if you have to manage all those different things, then every single part of making the production will lose its points, and the whole thing will just not as well as you expect it to be. Thank you for watching. See you next time.